Hey, what is up, guys? It's Robert, aka RJ. Welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Championship Season Let's Play. Right now, I'm going to do race 7 of 36 in the 2021 Cup Series. I'm going to Bristol Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee for the running of the Food City 500. So, short track racing coming up, and this would normally be a dirt track. Well, this weekend would be a dirt track race for the first time in 50 years. But since Heat 5 doesn't have dirt track racing, for at least Bristol for the Cup Series, I'm racing the street course. But technically I'll still be doing some dirt racing because I'm going to be slipping and sliding all around the place off the corners. So that's going to be one thing I'm going to have to prevent throughout this race. So we'll see if we can try to avoid that. But the last race I did was at Atlanta, and I'll tell you what, that race was probably one of the best races so far this season. We had a lot of good battles, and also the last lap came too. We went overtime. And Denny Hamlin and I was battling so hard that we were side by side for the finish. It was a photo finish, definitely, but I beat Hamlin by about maybe a car length or two. But yeah, that was pretty close last week. So that was a good race last week. But now we go on to Bristol, and like I said, this should be a good track for me. However, though, I am going to have to try to avoid getting loose off the corners, because I don't know why that's the thing here at Bristol, but it is. So I did some practice laps, and I feel like I should be alright with that, but we'll just see though. So without further ado, we'll get right on racing. So I'll show you the settings and all that, do qualifying, and we'll get ready to go race here at Bristol. Settings is pretty much straightforward. So this is the case if any of you are new, but if you've been around for a while, settings are pretty much the same as always. So point standings going into Bristol Speedway. So I gained a lot of points. I gained some points a little bit on Denny Hamlin, but the gap is still pretty close in points. So even if I have a bad race here, Hamlin could have a chance of taking the points lead. So I'm still in the race of the points lead right now, but it's still a long way. So anything can still happen. It's crazy how Josh Perlicki is still in the playoffs, but we have a three-way tie for 15th in the playoff standings. So if the playoffs were to start today, it would be Alex Bowman at our last playoff spot, because of Alex Bowman having more stage points than Austin Dillon. So that's what the points would be like if they were to start today. We still have three different winners, including Chase Briscoe's winning that weird Phoenix race. But other than that, points are pretty much almost the same how they are. But anyway, that's what the points are like if they were to start today. So the playoff points, because you know what I mean. Alright, so qualifying results here at Bristol Speedway. Ross Chastain is going to be on the pole for today's race, so that's something right there. So Ross Chastain on the pole alongside Kevin Harvick. And there's the rest of the starting lineup. I qualified 9th, not too bad. I got a top 10 qualifying position, but we'll see how this race plays out. And it looks like Chase Briscoe is going to round up your top 10. And there's a lot of time back. Bubba Wallace 12th, Eric Jones 13th, Daniel Suarez 18th. It looks like Ryan Blaney is going to round up your top 20. And there's 21st on back. Look at this. Chase Elliott 25th. Joey Logano 26th. That's weird that they're both starting way back. Alex Bowman starting back there too. A lot of good drivers starting way back there. Michael McDowell runs up your top 30. And there's 31st on back. And Noah Gregson's going to round up your field in last place. Alright, it is time to go race here at Bristol Speedway. Going to go short track racing. Ross Chastain on the pole. Ty Dillon's going to the back down optical scanning station. It looks like Corey LaJoie also is going to the back. Unimproved body modifications during qualifying. And I'm going to qualify 9th. I'm going to start 9th. So here we go. Time to go race here at Bristol Speedway. The last great Coliseum. Race 7 of the season. And here we go. Green flag in here. Underway here at Bristol. Oh boy, I'm getting loose already. But it is going to be 30 laps in stage number 1. By the way, too, it is 125 laps around here, too. So we're going to complete the first lap. It looks like Denny Hamlin led the first lap. I've already moved my way up to 7th. Starting around Kyle Busch for 6th. Now Brad Keselowski. Uh-oh. We're hooked, but we're alright though. Oh, Brad. Yeah, this is a track where the AIs, you know, you barely touch the AIs and they'll go spinning. This happened a lot. That gets real annoying. Matt Benedetto's up here in second place. Matt Benedetto hasn't really had the best. Oh boy, yeah, see what I mean right there about me getting loose off the corners? Normally it'd be later on in the race. This time it happened early on. It's kind of weird. But yeah, Matt Benedetto's up here.
Careful, still there.
Like I say, he's not really had the best season.
Clear high,
So,
clear high.
it's a good run for Matt Benedetto. I mean, he finished second here in the Bristol race in 2019. Matter of fact, that was pretty much the result right there from 2019. Denny Hamlin winning that race and Matt Benedetto second. I'm trying to take it easy right now. I'm trying not to push this car to its limits, but I don't want to get loose to spin out because this is definitely really easy to get a DNF here, so I'm going to take it really cautious. By the way, I'm driving the signature car again, just like I did at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Stay high up here.
Now Harvick trying to get around Matt Benedetto for second. Whoa, boy. Almost threw it in there. I had a lip just not to hit around the back of Matt Benedetto nor Kevin Harvick.
All clear, no
So Harvick's going to take second. I'm going to take third. Hamlin's still leading. Looks like we should make it back all the way to the end of the stage. And they're already upon lap traffic already.
Still there.
I mean, it is a short track, so definitely cut off the lap traffic already. Alright, 20 laps to go in stage number 1. So far, Denny Hamlin's led all 10 laps. Kevin Harvick second. I'm running third. Matt Benedetto fourth, and then Kyle Busch runs up the top 5. Now this is a multi-crew racetrack, so you can run any lane you want. I like to run the outside lane a lot here at Bristol.
Stay to your right.
I might have to run to the bottom though. We got lap traffic. I won't even try setting in on Harvick.
All clear.
Alright.
All clear.
Yeah, lap traffic's definitely gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, see what I mean right there? Yeah, lap traffic's definitely gonna be a problem.
You're clear.
Wow, Amarillo's a lap down already? I don't know what happened. What's going on with Amarillo?
Still there.
I mean, he's already locked into the playoffs with his win at
Clear high.
Las Vegas. It's weird that he's running this far back.
All clear.
We got 3 cars back up here. Oh yeah, oh boy.
Half to go. This time by. Got a
Yeah,
car
good thing I did a lot of
now.
practice laps around here. That was awfully close. Almost going to head on to the wall, and I do not want to get taken out this early on in the race. So I'm definitely going to focus in this race so I can prevent that from happening. Josh Levicki's back here. He's going to lose points by being back here.
Nobody out back.
In fact, he is 11th in the point standings right now, and he is still looking good in the playoffs. But he's got to have some stronger runs, though, if he wants to keep his way into the playoffs. If he doesn't have that fast car. Oh, man, loose.
All right, you're clear.
Oh! Harvick got loose in front of me. I see Mike McDowell loose behind me. I think Harvick was trying to get by Austin Dillon, and Austin Dillon must have come down into Kevin Harvick, and that's probably how Harvick got loose. Oh, Christopher Bell, you got dirt experience, alright. I was about to say, you better not spun out from that.
Concentrate.
Alright, 10 laps to go in stage number 1. Logano's already going a lap down. That's weird, Logano's not doing this well. Tyler Reddick's going a lap down too. Alex Bowman.
Nobody out back.
A lot of cars going a lap down early on in the race, and we haven't even completed stage 1 yet.
Clear all around.
Oh boy. Hamlin's trying to get by lap cars. They're 3 wide.
Still there.
Okay, I'm all over the apron. I should be hitting the apron.
All the way up. Get up. Clear high.
Oh wow, Hamlin went up to the outside lane. I almost ran right into the back of him.
Careful. Still there.
Gonna try to get around Denny Hamlin for the race lead. Last time him and I was by each other, we both had an excellent battle.
Careful. Still there. Pass all
Looks
yours,
like we
bud.
might be
You're clear.
having one here. But I'm gonna take the race lead. And I'm gonna be in my first laps today. So that streak still continues. I so far led every lap. At least one lap in every race.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
Happened to Cole Custer. Cole Custer was running up front.
Bottom
All of a
three.
sudden he's not back here. William Byron going a lap down. A lot of good cars going a lap down. That's crazy.
Clear all around.
Hamlin's getting held up by traffic. Same thing with Harvick. Oh, I might get held up by traffic. Oh, yep. See, that's what I'm talking about. I had hit the brakes there, so I didn't go head on into the wall. I mean, it does cost you time, but it definitely helps you out, so you don't spin.
All right. You're clear.
You go head on into that wall. I think these tires starting to get worn out, yeah, so I gotta be a little bit extra cautious, because this is where the car's gonna start getting loose.
Two at the line.
Alright, 2 laps to go in stage
Stay
1.
left.
So far so good.
Nobody out back.
Oh, Newman. Tell you what, me and Ryan Newman, past several races, just keep making contact with each other. It's like, what, 3 times now? 3 straight weeks now? That him and I's had an incidental contact.
Careful.
But we are in the final lap of stage 1. And surprisingly, we're going to
Clear
have
outside.
we went green all the way in stage 1. So we had some good racing. But going to come off turn 4, and I'm going to win stage 1 here at Bristol Speedway. So, good stage. Car feels fast, except it wants to get loose off the corners, though. So I'm being extra cautious on that. Okay, the 10th place driver finally hit the line. So I win stage 1, Denny Hamlin second, Kevin Harvick, Matt DiBenedetto, Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Mark Truex, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney rounds up your top 10. So that's your stage 1 results. I am going to pit. I'm going to make some adjustments on the car. That. Bring that up. I'll tighten up the tape just a little bit. Go 4 tires of fuel. We'll get back out in the way. Looks like I should still be the race leader.
We're going green.
Alright, stage 2 about to get underway here at Bristol Speedway. And here we go. Stage 2 is on.
You're all
It's
clear
27
outside.
laps this time around in stage 2. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take a look and see how many cars got pinned a lap down. I meant to do that. Oh well, I'll do it. I'll do that either when we get a caution or if we complete the stage. Well, I am already pulling away. I'm telling you, this car is fast. The only thing I just got to worry about is just getting off the corners.
Wow. That was the best lap ever.
Look at me go. I almost got a second lead already. Tell you what, I've been kicking butt so far this season. I got 4 wins to start the first 6 races. Now we're going to race 7. I'm trying to go with 5 wins. And we haven't even completed 8 races yet. And if I do win this race, I'll have 5 wins. Look how crazy the season's been. But I already know I got some worse tracks coming up pretty soon, so those are not going to be fun. Plus, we got to continue on with this race too. Which, by the way, I'll remind you a couple of times on this too. We're not going to be racing next weekend because Easter is upon next weekend, so no racing next weekend, which means I won't have this coming up next weekend. But thought there was a wreck back there. That's why I hold that thought. But the NASCAR Cup Series is racing on a Saturday night in 2 weeks, so we're going to be racing on a Friday night. So Friday night, April 9th, that will be the next race, which will be at Martinsville Speedway. Which, remember what I said, I have some worse tracks coming up? Yeah, Martinsville's up next, and that's one of my worst racetracks. Matter of fact, the next 2 races is my worst racetracks. Got Martinsville coming up, and then we got Richmond, and I'm scared about those 2 races. Especially Richmond, too. So yeah, so we're not going to be on a Saturday night in 2 weeks. We're going to be racing on a Friday night. So Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to Martinsville Speedway. Like, look, Kyle Busch is gaining on me. Already up to second. Not surprised to see Kyle Busch up here. He is really good at Bristol. Kyle Busch is definitely going to be a threat for this race. Or at least a competitor. What? Getting loose again.
All clear.
Tell you what though, Amarolla's got to be at least 3 laps down. Or sorry.
All clear.
That's crazy though, that Amarolla that many laps down. How about Chase Elliott though? He started 25th in this race. He's made his way into the top 5. Chase Elliott's moving his way up there. Ross Chastain is still hanging in the top 5. Oh boy, me and Corey LaJoie made some contact.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Oh wow, look at all these lap cars up here. Definitely gotta deal with all these guys. Yeah, like I said, oh yeah, like I said, lap traffic's definitely gonna be a problem. Oh, Balicki.
Alright, clear outside.
I picked up the damage. Oh, alright, Josh Balicki. I mean, you're several laps down. I don't think there's no reason why you should try to, you know, fight to stay in the lead lap. Oh, great. I can't get by these guys, and I got Kyle Busch coming.
Stay low.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making moves here.
No pressure from behind. Nobody out back. Clear right.
Alright, wow, we're already upon 10 laps to go at Bristol.
All the way up. Get up. Get up. Clear
Yeah,
high.
this race is definitely going by. The 10 laps to go on the stage. So far, I led every lap in stage 2. Oh, we got a battle for second place. Marchek Shear just took it away from Kyle Busch. I think Kyle Busch is getting held up by traffic. Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, this car just wants to spin out off the corners. Had a lot of close calls.
Still there.
The good news is it didn't cost me too much time. I still got almost a 2-second lead, so
Nobody out back.
I'm still in good shape right now.
Clear all around.
Oh, come on, Mike McDowell. I barely touched you. Yeah, it gets annoying that the AIs gets loose here at Bristol a lot when you barely make contact with them. So far, so good. Oh, I hit the wall there. That's my fault. I got too close. So we got 5 laps going to stage. We're definitely good on fuel. I have to lift so much just to not hit the wall and to not spin out. Oh, Cole Custer. I don't I'm not liking that the lap cars keep taking my line.
Alright, clear outside.
Like every time I go up high, the lap cars are there. If I go down low, the lap cars are there. Alright, 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Trying to sweep both stages. This would be my 6th or 7th stage win this season. It's only race number 7. That's something. Alright, final lap of stage 2. So far, crazy that we've been caution free. Other than those, other than the stages, so it's crazy that we've been caution free so far in this race. But I'm gonna come off turn number 2, and I'm gonna make turn number 4, and I'm gonna win stage number 2. So yeah, this car is definitely fast. Just hope I can try to keep it out of trouble in this final stage. So I went stage 2, Kyle Busch 2nd, Mark Truex 3rd, Denny Hamlin, Matt Benedetto, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, Brad Keselowski, Ty Dillon, and Kevin Harvick rounds up your top 10. Wow, looks like there's only 17 cars in the lead lap. 23rd on back is 2 laps down or more. I'm gonna pit. I'll do that. I'll leave that how it is. That's crazy that not many cars. Hell, Almirola's 2 laps down. Logano's 2 laps down. Bowman's 2 laps down. That's something. Looks like I lost 3 spots off pit road. I'm not sure why, but I should still be able to get my way up there though. Alright, final stage underway. Kyle Busch, the race leader. Green flag back in the air. We do have 60 laps to go, so we're going to have to make one pit stop for this race gets done and over with. Kyle Busch going to be the race leader.
Careful, still there.
Go up for 3rd on Mark Truex Jr. Looks like I will have the 3rd spot. That's Chastain's having a good run so far. Up here running in 2nd.
Careful, still there.
Now I'm going to go for 2nd on Ross Chastain. I think I made this car a little too loose.
Still there. All clear, no pressure.
The car almost spun out off the exit turn 2. Normally I wouldn't do that early on in the race. So, could be a little bit of a chance where I maybe made it a little bit loose, but I should be alright though. Now I'm running in 2nd place. I'm trying to go chase down Kyle Busch. Who has what, 7 or 8 wins at Bristol? Could be more. Got a lot of Bristol wins. Along with his brother Kurt Busch too. Kurt Busch has a lot of wins here at Bristol. The track is mostly been dominated by the Busch brothers. Still trying to chase down Kyle Busch. Feel like it'll take me a little bit till I catch up. Maybe once the lap traffic comes in, I might be able to catch up. We still got a long race. Got 52 laps to go. We still need to make pit stops too, so should be really interesting.
Back it down.
Oh, there's a caution. First caution other than those 2 stages. William Byron. Oh, crash. That's Tyler Reddick. So something must happen to Tyler Reddick. Timmy Hill also involved too. Tyler Reddick's got a lot of damage. I'm not sure if he's going to continue on in this race or not. Looks like he's smoking. I might adjust that just a little bit. I like the car handling, honestly, with that. So I might just do it just a little bit. Keep it like that. Wow, I fell back to 13th. I don't know what happened.
We're going green.
I don't know what my pick crew's been doing. I've only been making a couple of adjustments.
Right side.
I don't know. But now I gotta make my way up to the top 10. Oh, Chase Briscoe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come up like that.
You got room.
Well, we are back underway. Looks like Talladega is still in this race. I'm really surprised. Kevin Harvick trying to take the lead away from Kyle Busch. Harvick down low, Kyle Busch upstairs,
Right side.
and Kyle Larson's loose.
Clear left.
He's fine. And ran right in the back of Kurt Busch, and I got aero damage, but I'm okay though. Wow, we're about to go 3 wide for 5th spot. Normally 3 wide doesn't work a lot here at Bristol.
Stay to your left.
Oh, Bubba. Kevin Harvick leading. Look at Chase Elliott. Like I said earlier, he started 25th. Now he's trying to go for the lead. Harvick's still in a good spot, so Harvick's going to maintain the race lead. I'm starting to move my way up there by using this bottom lane.
Still there. Got a car high now.
Truex is loose. He's
All right,
fine.
clear outside. Car outside. All clear. Got a car low now. Left side is clear.
Going up high, but we're fine. And I hit Kyle Busch. I bet he's going to get loose. Yep.
All clear. All clear.
Okay,
No
he's
pressure.
safe. I'm glad they're all saving it. Because normally when I run back of drivers, they don't normally save it. I'm glad they're saving it.
Still there.
Alright, up to second.
Clear outside.
It took me a little bit, but I'm able to get up to second. Now I gotta try to go chase down Kevin Harvick this time. But we got 40 laps to go. We still got time. We should be good on fuel, but will our tires make it? I don't know. Oh boy. I'm gaining up to Harvick. And obviously lap traffic is going to come into play.
Careful. Still there.
Oh, made some contact. Harvick did not get a good entry lane. Oh, Harvick. Alright. Well, he's fine, but gosh darn it. Barely touched him. He just got sideways like that. I mean, we made contact, but it was just a little touch. And now I got a good lead over Kevin Harvick now. Now we gotta deal with lap traffic once again.
Clear high, bud.
And once again, we're not racing next Saturday night because it's Easter weekend, so there's no NASCAR going on next weekend. But the following weekend, though, except this time, we're going to be racing on a Friday night for the very first time this season. So Friday night, April 9th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, we are racing at Martinsville Speedway. Another short track race coming up. And we're going racing under the lights at Martinsville. So, should be a good Martinsville race coming up. So, Friday night, April 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, I'm definitely scared of because that's not a good track for me, especially as of late. So I'm definitely nervous about Martinsville. Speaking of nervous, almost went head on to the wall again. Then after Martinsville, it's Richmond. So after this race, these next 2 races ought to be really interesting. And at least 2, it gets me a week to prepare for these next 2 races. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. But then after Richmond, I think we go to Talladega. That's a track where anybody can win. 30 laps to go. And I bet Christopher Bell's gonna get loose. Yeah, look at that. Just barely touched him. I mean, it is Bristol where you make contact with people.
Hold your line. Right side clear.
Yeah, look at the lead I got now. I got a 5-second lead. Harvick's just coming off turn 4. I didn't have this big of a lead before. I am just mad fast. And, you know, just got that speed, you know. Just got that mad fast speed so far. I said what? I started off the season with 3 wins. And I grabbed a win at Atlanta. And now I'm just fast here. So far finished outside the top 10 at least once. And that was at Phoenix. And I had that 25th place finish. DNF, but still 25th place finish, because thought should have happened. Alright, 25 laps to go here at Bristol Speedway. So far, so good.
Still there. All clear.
Still cleaning the lap cars.
Back it down.
Oh, caution, wreck. That's Brad Keselowski. 2 weeks in a row that Brad Keselowski's got problems. He had that mechanical issue with less than 10 laps to go last week. And now he's got an issue with him spinning out. With what, 23 laps to go, going on 20 laps to go? So problems with Brad Keselowski. William Byron's going to get the free pass, but then everyone else I'm back to be 2 laps down. Not going to pit, I'm going to stay out. I could pit, but I don't want to risk it. Especially with 20 laps to go. So I'm just going to stay out the rest of the way. Alright, so green flag back in the air. And for the 2nd week of the road, Brad Keselowski's going to be out of this race. So Brad Keselowski's had a rough couple of weeks. First, he had that mechanical problem in Atlanta, and now issues in today's race. See if he can try to bounce back in 2 weeks at Martinsville. So far, so good. Kevin Harvick got up to 2nd place. We got 18 laps to go. Yeah, we're definitely good on fuel, no doubt. But maybe we might be good on our tires. Like I said, the only thing I just need to focus on at this point, well, 1, the lap traffic, and number 2, do not get loose off the corners. Like that. Wow, that's Ty Dillon in 2nd place. Rock on for Ty Dillon running in 2nd place. Gosh, Chastain is still hanging around in the top 5 too. He started on pole. Oh, on the apron. Yeah, look at the front end of my car. Got a little bit of damage. That's Bristol for you. What's gonna happen? Same thing with Martinsville, gonna get a lot of damage. Alright, 13 laps to go. Yeah, I'm just still pulling away. If I don't make any mistakes, I think I got this race locked into the bag. This has just been another dominant race by me. Oh, Timmy Hill.
All the way to the wall.
Alright. It's also weird too that you see a lot of drivers that you normally hear from a lot, like William Byron, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, Eric Amarola. They're like 2 laps down or more. And then you got drivers that you don't normally hear from that's running up there good, like Ty Dillon, Ross Chastain, who's in his first year at Chip Ganassi, still trying to figure out that team. Just running good.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we did hit 10 laps to go, and now we're at 9 laps to go.
Clear to the right.
I just got 9 laps to try to hang on. Try to get around this lap traffic. Matter of fact, some of the cars I won't even try racing hard.
Careful, still there.
I got a good lead. I don't want to afford making any mistakes.
Careful, still there.
Oh boy. Car getting loose.
Careful, still there.
Oh! Made some contact with Bowman.
Clear all around.
Oh, don't spin out. Alright.
Stay left. Clear all around.
Oh my goodness gracious. Lap traffic is starting to give me a problem now. Not a good sign.
Careful, still there. Clear right.
Okay, I got a little bit of arrow, but I think the car should be alright though.
5 laps to go.
Alright, 5 laps to go here at Bristol. Oh man, Hamlin's starting to gain on me because
Right side clear.
I'm getting held up by traffic.
Nobody out back.
Alright. I got less cars to worry about right now, but I still need to be prepared in case I do need to battle with Denny Hamlin.
Stay right, please.
Oh, getting loose.
All clear.
Alright, 3 laps go. Oh, Kyle Larson's wrecked. That's a caution. And there goes Josh Perlicki. Wow. How about this? Second week in a row where we're going to have NASCAR overtime. Kyle Larson with problems. I don't know if he's going to continue on, if he's going to be out of this race. Byron's going to take the free pass again. Yeah, look at all these drivers who's several laps down. Amarola is 4 laps down. Christopher Bell is back there 4 laps down. Logano is 4 laps down. Bowman's 4 laps down. A lot of good drivers. It's a bad race. Alright, so here we go for the second week of the row. Actually, no, the third week of the row. We're going NASCAR overtime. Green, white, checkered. Actually, 4th week of the row because we had one in Vegas too. Alright, green flag back in the air. Mike Dillon got a good start right there. I got even better, a better start. Oh, car, please don't do that to me now. Alright, white flag in the air, final lap here at Bristol Speedway. Should I hang on and try to get my fifth win this season? And it looks like I'm gonna do it. Off turn number 4, 5 wins this season, and my 5th win's gonna come here at Bristol Speedway. Oh man, tell you what, this was another dominant race. It's gonna do some burnouts. All right, so I survived the chaos at Bristol Speedway, and I did not get loose off the corner. Well, I got loose, but I did not spin the car out, so that's a very good sign. Oh, all right. Well, we're set for some more damage on this car. Continue to burn this thing down. But yeah, 5 wins to start the season. Really, really good. Then yeah, we got a long season ahead too, so it's not over just yet. I keep saying it, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna park it right there. Alright, so the race results here at Bristol Speedway. So I get the win here at Bristol. And not only did I win this race, I swept both stages and I grabbed the win. So I swept all 3 stages for the second time this season. So I was dominant once again here at Bristol. So I get the win. Ty Dillon, who had a really good run, he comes home second place. So a good run for Ty Dillon. Kevin Harvick third, Denny Hamlin fourth, Bubba Wallace top 5 finish for him. First top 5 I think of the season. So Bubba Wallace 5th place, good for him. Chase Briscoe 6th, who won a couple weeks ago at Bristol, that weird Phoenix race. So Chase Briscoe finishing up there. Matt DiBenedetto had a good race. He finishes in the top 10, exactly what he needed. Mark Truex here 8th. Ross Chastain, who started on pole, stayed in the top 10 all race long. So Ross Chastain finishes 9th. Ryan Blaney rounds up the top 10. There's 11th on back, and only 18 cars finished on the lead lap. And 19th on back finished multiple laps down, starting with Tyler Reddick finishing 2 laps down. So Tyler Reddick got 19th, and it looks like Daniel Suarez is going to round up the top 20. And there's 21st on back. Cole Custer finishes 22nd. He was the first car to finish 3 laps down. Austin Dillon 25th. He was the first car to finish 4 laps down. So it's crazy how 25th on back finished 4 laps down or more. And then Alex Bowman rounds up the top 30. Weird that he finished way back there. There's 31st on back. Chris Buescher 31st. Joey Logano 32nd. A rough day for Logano. Christopher Bell 34. Eric Almirola 36. One of the 3 winners so far this season. Finishes way back there. And then Brad Keselowski for the 2nd week in a row has problems. He's going to finish dead last. I believe left for the 2nd week in a row. So actually no, because Truex was out last week at Atlanta. So, but either way, Brad Keselowski finishes out of this race for the 2nd straight race. And there's the point standing. So I definitely extend my points lead after my 5th win of the season. So far so good in the points. Josh Trellicki is still hanging in there. And yeah, Almirola dropped back a lot of points. So that means that the playoffs were to start today. It would be Austin Dillon in that last playoff spot by at least 5 points ahead of Alex Bowman. So that gap is still pretty close. But then again, long seasons. But that's just a look of a recap of what the playoff standings would be like if they were to start today. And I'm in victory lane for the 5th time this season, back to back once again, and it comes here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Another dominant race. Yes, winner. Winner at Bristol, back to back, 5th win this season. Really good. Next race, race 8 of the season. It's gonna happen at Martinsville Speedway under the lights of Martinsville. It's gonna be the can't remember what the running is, but I'll have to take a look. But and there it says the Martinsville Speedway night race. So we're going night racing at Martinsville. Something rare. Normally we go Martinsville racing during the day, but now this time around we are going night racing at Martinsville. So that should be a really interesting race going under the lights of Martinsville. Which I'm really concerned about Martinsville though too, because Martinsville has not been one of my best tracks. And yeah, just like I thought after Martinsville we go to Richmond. I'm also concerned about Richmond too, and then we go to Talladega, so that's a track where I could probably bounce back from. But Martinsville or Richmond, the next 2 races, it's going to be really messy. So that's 1 out of 3 short track races down for the 3-race short track swing. But now we still have 2 more short track races to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like and subscribe if you have not yet, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video or when I go live. Follow me on Twitter, the link will be down below, and join the Discord. I will also have that in the description. So yeah, so other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in 2 weeks time because there's no racing next weekend because of Easter. So we will be racing again on Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. April 9th will be the next time you will see the next race on YouTube. So you guys have a good Easter, and this series will be back in a couple more weeks. Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. So you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all next race at Martinsville Speedway. You all have a good rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen.